Hello, Sluggers. David Coble coming to you here with the latest Sluggers update. First and foremost, I want to say I hope everybody is healthy and doing well. We're very happy to see some loosening of restrictions and a chance for us to get on the field. And I wanted to say thank you, first of all, for the flexibility of all the families. It's been a crazy, crazy season for sure already, but we're looking forward to some great things now that we can get out. And as you can see, with me being excited about us being able to get out on the field, I decided I would do this video outdoors. So maybe a little bit of wind noise, maybe some wind chimes, some kids playing, but it's really good to be outside. So I was in the spirit, so we're going to go with that. So, but I wanted to continue with our bi-weekly roughly updates as we learn more through this corona epidemic and how we move forward. And this is a much more upbeat update as we're moving closer to normalcy and obviously getting out on the field, which is awesome for all our kids. So a few things to run through. We'll start with practice. We're happy to say practice has started. Happy to see our coaches and all the kids out on the field starting to get into game shape. That's absolutely awesome. Again, thank you for your patience. As hasn't been normal, we've had fields that we would normally reserve, things that we would have locked in that just hasn't been possible, but you guys have been great and been flexible, and so far it's been working out really well. So thank you for that, and we're happy to see all of our sluggers out there progressing and getting ready to compete in games. When it comes to the facility, we're still closed. Even with the latest release of certain industries and different things, we're still not in a phase where we've been released to open. We're being lumped in with gyms, and they actually call out athletic indoor training. So for now, we're remaining closed. We're waiting on the latest update. But what you will see is if we have adapted, and that's what we want our sluggers to do. We're trying to model that for them. So we are now conducting outdoor lessons. So if you were looking to do some one-on-one work, we're utilizing KBL's fields. They've been gracious enough to partner with us. So we started last week as a test. We've got it up and running. There'll be a public notice that'll be going out for everybody to see that it is available for you to book. So if you are looking to do some tune-up or some one-on-one lessons, no matter what aspect of the game it is, just shoot us an email at our info account. And Coach Brooks is leading that. He'll get you set up with a trainer. We'll get you locked in at a time, and we'll be working on the field, which is where we all want to be anyway. So that's how we're handling lessons for now. When it comes to jerseys, want to give you an update there. We handed out everything that we had. The one piece that was missing was the white jersey, and it got locked down at our manufacturer before, but they are back up and running. The initial response they gave us was getting safety protocols in place and everything else they had to do, that we were looking at early July, which was a bummer to say the least. But we do have a new update. We are expecting to see those by the end of this weekend. So if all goes well, and again, we say that with a little gray area, the shipping has been affected just like everything else. But right now we're targeting having those in by the end of this weekend. No, we have a couple teams competing this weekend, but after that, we should be good to go with everybody fully equipped with all the uniforms and everything. So very excited about that. Net Gators, great response to that. We have those on order. We ordered those. It's a brand new product. We ordered it the first day they were available. We're expecting those to be in sometime late next week. We're waiting on another update on that, but that's the targeted time right now, and we'll let you guys know as soon as they are in, and we'll get those distributed. So that brings up a point that it'll be different rules at each location, tournament by tournament. So we will see where it goes. The number one thing is we want you to be safe, and we want you and your players, all of our sluggers, to feel safe and comfortable playing. So we wanted to have those available, and we're happy we could get those out for the guys. So we also introduced a web store this week. So if you didn't happen to see that in the email or on our social media platforms, we do have currently a web store running. That'll run through next Monday. So that we can get those items in by early July so we can enjoy those in the heart of the tournament season. So take a look at that if there's any Sluggers gear you wanted to grab. And then we'll move to tournaments. Again, the word's going to be adaptability. I know if you've been listening to Coach Hamley's mental training, he brings that up a lot. Adaptability and flexibility is going to be key here. We've got fields that are available, some fields that are no longer available. tournaments where teams are dropping, adding, changing, just like we are. We've rescheduled a lot of tournaments and we'll continue to do that. So we're just going to ask your patience. Tournament directors are doing a really good job and they're doing everything they can to get us scheduled as early as they can. We'll just ask for your flexibility there and just continue to work through it. We're just, the ultimate goal is to get our kids on the field and see our Sluggers perform. So that's our goal. We'll continue to do that. Along those lines, as I mentioned previously, we do have 2 teams that are competing this weekend, which kicks off our tournament season for 2020. And we're very happy that they are. But this will bring up, and I'll just spend a couple of minutes on it. If you've been in the organization before, you've heard it or heard pieces of it. If not, welcome to every year an annual tradition. This is where we just ask that we remember, whether it be our kids, our coaches, our parents, extended family, friends, whoever it may be that's there to support our Sluggers. We want to set the example. It always happens every year as the thermometer, as the temperature goes up. It seems everybody's fuse gets a little bit shorter. And I expect that to be even more amplified this year with all the different things that we've gone through already in 2020. So we would just ask you, please remember the reason that we're doing this. Please remember the purpose of this. It's to teach our kids life lessons, to teach them how to compete correctly, to be respected in the community. So understand that at some point, whether it's this weekend or not, or if you're not playing this weekend, when your team takes the field, there's going to be a chance at some point during that weekend for us to set the example. There's going to be at every tournament some time where competitive people lose it. And we want to be the ones that keep that in control, take the high road, do it the right way, and try to keep those situations under control rather than amplifying, as the wind helps me a little bit there shaking my screen. But just want to remind you what we're doing, how we go about it, and how we've built our reputation. We take care of things the right way, and we want to continue to do that. So we want to watch our kids play. We want to cheer for our kids. We're going to cheer for the other teams. We just want to make sure we're setting the example and not throwing fuel on the fire. So when you see that and you see somebody who is starting to lose control, be the one that steps over and is the voice of reason and gently reminds them that it's kids playing a sport and competing at the highest level, and they want to win, but it's not the end of the world. We still love them. We're going to take them home, put our arms around them, feed them dinner, and nothing's going to change tomorrow just because a call didn't go our way. So we want to compete. We want to do it the right way. I know we will. I just ask you to keep that in mind, that when you see somebody starting to cross that line, be the one that steps up, calms the situation, and makes it positive for everybody. So thank you for all you do. Thank you for your flexibility again. We're extremely excited to watch our Sluggers put all their hard work on the field and show how they've grown and improved, and we can't wait to watch them. So I will keep updates coming, but for now it looks like the schedule is going to get fairly normal and we'll be competing each week. So we'll have updates coming out. So with that, I'll just sign off by saying keep slugging.